Hello everybody, I am Masaru Emoto, missionary of water from Japan. Today I could not attend this important congress because my health condition is not so good. So I apologize this to all of you. But today I want to speak about my new discovery concerning water and God. So, maybe 30 minutes I'll speak about this propaganda. When I was a child, I always thinking, where is God? Who created this universe and this planet? Since then, I have been seeking God. But, however, for a small child, it was very difficult to know where God is. Maybe you are saying. For the first 40 years of my life, I worked very hard for the reconstruction of Japan from the damage brought by the Second World War. However, the harder I worked for money, the more frequently I was troubled by a nightmare every night. My nightmare was all about huge earthquakes and tsunamis and devastating world war. I decided to involve myself only in the work with which I am concerned the most. The work I chose for myself was a study on water and hado, subtle vibration in Japanese. Although I started this work for the first time in my life, I became a pioneer both in Japan and the world very soon. I published 11 books about hado vibration only 4 years half. Among these, only one book is translated into English. That book title is The Truth of Hado. You can order this book from Amazon. I think this book is very, very good for people who want to study quantum medicine world. And 1999 June, I published Message from Water. This book. This book was so well sold in the world. 45 language. This book and the next book, named The Hidden Message in Water, were published all over the world in 45 languages. And it became so nice bestseller in the world very short time without no advertisement. And as soon as I published Message from Water, my nightmare was just gone. Why am I able to explain about water and hurdle very well? The only reason would be that I had been involved in the research of water and hurdle in my past life already. What I was doing in my past lives must have been to have dialogues with water and God. This is a picture of snowflakes. The reason why I published the Message from Water was I was so much influenced by this picture and books which is written by Ukichiro Nakaya. He is a professor of Hokkaido University. And among his book, I found so interesting phrase like somewhere, snowflakes are letters sent from heaven. Because snowflake of each snow never form same shape. It is very important and very strange fact which everybody knows. I was really inspired by these words and decided to take a photograph of water crystal. Okay, I'll show you how to take an Emoto-style water crystal photograph.
So, how are the frozen water crystals photographed? We begin by collecting a sample of the water that we want to observe. Here, our researcher is at Shiraito no Taki Falls, a well-known spring on the slopes of Mount Fuji. The tremendous amount of water that precipitates on Mount Fuji travels through the mountain as groundwater. 20 years later, it pours out as spring water here at the Shiraito no Taki Falls, where the water flow amounts to more than 100,000 tons per day. Water, gushing forth relentlessly from the cliff. In search of water, our researcher is approaching an area just below the fall. He is filling the container with fresh water. He brings the water back to the institute as specimen. First, he taps the bottom of the container to activate the water. Then, he squirts 1 milliliter of water onto each petri dish. In order to obtain a more accurate crystallization trend, we create 50 frozen samples of every water specimen. The petri dishes are placed inside a freezer in the laboratory and frozen at -25 degrees centigrade. The crystals are then examined inside our laboratory, where the temperature remains at a constant -5 degrees centigrade. 3 hours later, we examine the tip of each ice block by illuminating it under a microscope. The crystals start to grow and expand as the temperature of the ice tip rises under the microscope. Usually, however, of the 50 ice blocks that we have to work with, only a few reveal their beautiful hexagonal crystals on camera. What kind of crystal will the water from Shiraito no Taki Falls show us? A beautiful hexagonal crystal with delicate trimmings growing slowly from the 6 points of the hexagonal core. In one quick moment, our researcher identifies a sparkle and photographs it, all within minutes, while the crystal continues to grow and expand before it returns to its liquid state. A lateral view of the ice block reveals a protrusion at the top. That is because rather than growing two-dimensionally, water crystals grow three-dimensionally from the center of the core out.
Next, I'll show you the result of our research. First, tap water and natural water around the world. This is tap water from Tokyo, Japan. So bad ivory shape. And this is from Los Angeles, California. And this is from UK, London. And this is from Paris, France. And this is from Berlin, Germany. Tap water from Vienna, Australia, made very beautiful shape. Tap water from Vienna, Austria, made very beautiful crystal with hexagonal shape, like this. And this is a fountain nearby Mount Fuji, Japan. So beautiful. And this is a famous fountain in Lourdes, France. This is water crystal Lake Maggiore, Switzerland. And this is Mount Cook Glacier, New Zealand. And this is Antarctic ice. Next, I'll show you the result after water listening music.
Blanca y radiante va la novia, le sigue atrás un novio amante, y que al unir sus corazones, para al morir mis ilusiones, ante el altar está llorando. Todos dirán que de alegría dentro su alma está gritando Ave María. Mentirá también al decir que sí, y al besar la cruz pedirá perdón, y yo sé que olvidar nunca podría, que era yo, no aquel a quien quería. Ante el altar está llorando, todos dirán que de alegría, dentro su alma está gritando Ave María, Ave María, Ave María, Ave María.
Next, showing picture to water. This experiment is evidence that the water can have a memory. I showed a picture of dolphin to water for 24 hours. This is the result. Center of crystal, as can see, dolphins swimming together. This is a picture of elephant. Oh, long trunk. Yeah, I can see. And this is Shimenawa from Izumo Shrine in Japan. And the result is this. I showed heart mark to water. Crystal shape became like heart mark. I showed a picture of hydrangea. Oh, this is the result. Next, showing word to water. Next, praying to water. Kotodama experiment in Fujiwara Dam, 1997. Before prayer and after prayer. Before and after. Dramatically it changed. I thought this is a word of God. I became aware of the presence of God, which I had been seeking 60 years ago as a child. Yes, God is actually very close to me, within the reach of me, within the reach of me. We can touch it. It has its own weight. When we talk to God, God will teach us a solution and resolve our troubles. Why so far didn't people notice of this? What is the reason why? Even in modern times, we don't know water very well. I thought it would be inconvenient for rulers in keeping his power if the essence of water became known to the general public. So, the rulers made it a taboo in study on water, especially the fact that water has a memory. This trend continues to this day. So, my own book, Message from Water, has received a lot of bashing inside or outside of Japan. But I got a quite different idea recently. Water might be a substance from another world. Therefore, nobody can elucidate water completely, as all of us are living in the third dimension world. I think that water is acting in behalf of God. In other words, water was sent by God to our planet, Earth, on His behalf. So, these are my tentative conclusion. Water is a messenger sent by God. And water is a representation of God. Water is God. This is my conclusion about water. There are two mysterious materials or existence in this universe, which we human beings never resolve those existence. That is water and God. So, I think God is idea generator, and water is representative materials of that idea. So, we human beings, a long time, ignore the importance of water. That means we ignore the existence of God. So we have now many disaster troubles made by water. So we human beings must take care of water, and we have to think always love and gratitude to water. This is my conclusion recently. Thank you for listening.
Far across the universe, this shining star, silver blue water star, our Earth beautiful, flying through the Milky Way, river of light. I wonder why I am here, standing on this earth. Why do we breathe this air? Where do we go from here? Let us ask.